I would say the first word that I would use to describe Maddie is loud.
When she walks on the pool deck, you know she's on the pool deck. She takes in the whole scene, reads what the team needs, and if it's a moment where there's low energy, then she feels the need to kind of infuse the moment and anybody around her with energy.
She pours her heart and soul into everything she does.
Something that I've always been told since I was younger was like, I was almost like a light.
She's just got an electricity and an intensity to her that is contagious.
The summer of freshman year, I started to notice that like, I wasn't in love with swimming anymore. I wasn't having fun. The easiest way to describe it was I just started to get angry. Sophomore year, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and I turned to self-harming and just not healthy habits to try and deal with it.
It was pretty painful to watch some of the battles she was fighting with herself. It's almost like the stronger the depression became, the stronger she wanted to fight back.
I spent most of my mental energy just trying to hide it from everyone and act like everything was fine. I couldn't like bear the idea of me bringing other people down.
She was fighting a battle, and it was really intense.
On August 27th, it was a Sunday.
We had not seen Maddie. She hadn't left her room to eat, go to the bathroom. She wouldn't answer the door. She wouldn't open our text.
I couldn't handle it anymore, and so I got out a pen and paper and I started writing like goodbye letters to the people that I loved and my teammates.
She'd been in her room so much that nothing seemed off. We had no idea.
I gathered everything I had in my house, like any type of medicine I could find, any pills I could find. And I ended up texting my therapist. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I didn't want to deal with the pain anymore. I didn't want to hurt people anymore.
It breaks my heart to imagine that she would be alone in her room, staring at the wall, where she'd be contemplating suicide.
She actually got a hold of my roommates, and my roommates came in and stopped me. Like, that's when I realized that I wasn't gonna be able to do this by myself, and like if I actually wanted to like stay here on this earth, and I was gonna need some real help. So a week later, after that incident, I left for Chicago for a month. It was terrifying, but it was also a giant sigh of relief.
I think the decision for anyone who identifies as a strong, fearless athlete to speak about vulnerability, something that's perceived as a weakness, like an inability to win this battle all by themselves, that takes a lot of courage, because that's not really how we're wired as athletes.
I had to say goodbye to my team, which was probably the hardest part because I felt like I was letting them down by leaving in the middle of the year.
I've never had more respect for someone than in that moment, because it's one thing to ask for help, and it's another thing to actually take the steps and seek that help.
I came back a completely different person. I had a newfound motivation for like being myself and being the best I could be, and my passion was still in the sport of swimming, and I wanted to come back and start right away.
She's grown in probably more ways than I have time to talk about, but you know, the core of Maddie has really not changed, and that is that she has a passion for life and a passion for her team.
We need more people like Maddie, more survivors to come forward and tell their stories, to show people that it's okay. That it's actually the strongest thing you can do is ask for help. Taking the step to get treatment is what saved her life, ultimately.
My team and my coaches and the support staff, they saved my life. They really did. They saved my life.
I'm so fortunate to be able to have coached her through that, and then also, to be able to see her come out the other side.
To be thriving and not just surviving means the entire world to me. It's like a dream come true. To feel happy and excited about the day and excited about the practice. I can't even imagine how it would have been if I wasn't a part of this team.